Typhoon Saudel has been steadily intensifying over the last 24 hours, now a Category 2 equivalent storm sitting at 17.8 degrees north, 115.3 degrees east as of 1 p.m. China Standard Time this October 23rd. Currently at 100 miles per hour, pressure of 965 millibars, currently a stage 3 on the CDPS where we could see as much as 200 to 300 millimeters of rainfall in and around the Dong Huy, Vietnam area over the next couple of days. Some areas could experience as much as 400 to 500 millimeters of rain in some of the more localized areas. Again, stage 3 on the CDPS, extensive damage anticipated when this does make landfall in the next couple of days. Again, Saudel sitting at 17.8 degrees north, 115.3 degrees east, and you can see just how close it is getting to the island of Hainan. And some of the other areas that could be impacted include the city of Macau at 322 miles, Hong Kong at 336, Sanya on the island of Hainan at 381, Dong Huy in Vietnam at 574, and Bangkok, Thailand at 1026 miles. Currently we have no warnings in effect for any of the areas. Advanced Forecast has Saudel at 75 miles per hour, Force 13, JMA, and ATCF all in agreement of a Category 2 at 100 miles per hour. Getting into the model guides, as our normal model that we use has been out of service, so we are relying on the GFS off of tidbits, and you can see the rainfall forecast anywhere between 150 to 200 millimeters of rain possible in and around the Vietnam area, and you do see a second system that could develop sometime next week, bringing another 300 to 500 millimeters of rain in and around the central Vietnam and Philippines area. So we'll have to keep an eye on what that next system is going to do for the Philippines and Vietnam area going into the next part of Monday and Tuesday of next week. Sea surface temperatures for Saudel are pretty decent, 28 degrees Celsius where it's at. It will get a little bit cooler once it does get into the Gulf of Tonkin. And getting into the forecast, you can see tidbits and GFS hinting that this will be a pretty significant typhoon, Category 1, Category 2 once it gets near Hainan. Some land interaction may weaken it just before it does get to that Vietnam landfall, maybe a tropical storm equivalent by the time it does get to Vietnam. And then you can see the GFS picking up on another system impacting the Philippines and Vietnam area next week, and another one out in the central Westpac. So we'll have to keep an eye on those two areas once we get through Saudel and going into next week. Your chance of tropical storm force conditions over the next 5 days are looking like this: Sanya at 68%, Dong Huy at 39%, Macau at 6%, Hong Kong at 5%, and Bangkok right now at 0% over the next 5 days. However, once Saudel gets closer to Thailand, it may bring some impacts there. Getting into the model guides, as right now the models are a little bit behind on Saudel's intensity. HWRF still thinking it can still maintain a mid-Category 2, and it's going to have some time. Shares are going to be good for the next 2 to 3 days, 10 to 15 knots overall. Sea surface temperatures are going to drop off a little bit, and you can see that track most in agreement of a Vietnam landfall. Getting into the satellite imagery, you can see how Saudel has been looking over the last 6 to 12 hours. Starting to get some really good outflow going on the southern side. It's starting to get some really good hot towers in and around the central dense overcast area, so we could be seeing tonight trying to come out, and you can see in the water vapor it has started to really consolidate itself with some really good banding in and around that center. There is probably an eye somewhere up under all of the convection and the CDO, but it is not really shown too much. You can see there on the infrared where it has tried to bring an eye out with not much luck. So that eye is tucked under those minus 80 and 85 cloud tops that are around the center of Saudel there, and you can see Hainan there just a little bit out of range of some of the impacts. So if you are in Hainan getting over towards Vietnam, Hainan you got about another day before you're going to get impacted. Vietnam you got about another 2 to 3 days, but rest assured this is going to bring some significant impact to the Hainan and Vietnam area. Keep an eye on this storm, as our team will be too, and we'll have another update later on.